Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen, and if somebody could give me a thumbs up that they can see the screen. Perfect.
What about turning the
And if everybody, if you don't mind, if you could just keep your cameras off and keep yourself on mute whilst I go through the presentation, I'd really appreciate it. Okay.
Put yourself on mute there.
I don't know how to. Linda, you've just been muted.
Apologies. Hi, everyone. My name is Linda, and I'm your account manager for Benenden Health. We do have time at the end for any questions, so if you do think of anything whilst we run through the presentation, we'll try and answer some of them at the end. Also, I'm joined by my colleague, Ashley, and Ashley can also answer any questions that you put in the chat. Also, if you do have any questions you don't feel too comfortable sharing with in front of your colleagues, if you pass on your questions to Ronan, who can forward them on to me, and we can organise an ad hoc one-to-one session. I'll also pop in the chat after this session my email address if you want to reach out to me also. So just moving on. So I just want to start off by running through a few points about the history behind Benenden Health with you all. We currently have over 860,000 members. Benenden has been around since 1905 and was originally set up for postal workers with TB. We work as a private complementary backup service to the NHS. Our aim is to reduce the strain on the NHS and to get you seen more quickly. So Ronan has chosen us to help with your needs, and this is a benefit for you as we are a non-for-profit organisation. Any funds that is paid for your membership goes into a pot. So if you're not using your membership, the funds will go towards helping others, and the same if others are not using their membership and you needed help, the funds will go towards helping you. This is just an overview of the services that I'm going to talk you through today and explain in full detail if you don't currently have Benenden membership. This also gives you a great idea of the services and we can help with, and if you're already a member, these presentations are a good reminder of what you're entitled to. I will make sure to send the slides over to Ronan after the meeting so you can have save the slides to refer back to. So just moving on, when you join Benenden, for your first 6 months, you are going to have access to these 3 services first. So we do have advice lines that you can use with your membership from the day that you join, and I will start by talking you through the GP advice line. So you get to speak to one of our qualified GPs through our service at any time of any day. You can also use this service abroad. So if you did want to speak to a UK-based GP, you can use this whilst you're on holiday. All you would need to do is call them or book an appointment through the app and arrange with them a time that suits you best to speak with the GP, and they can call you back at the desired time of your appointment. We can also do a private prescription service, which you can benefit from having prescriptions sent directly to your home address. Now, as we are in Northern Ireland, we don't pay for our prescriptions, so if you do take advantage of getting a private prescription, please note there will be a charge and they won't prescribe for repeat prescriptions also. The service is also available for immediate family members too, even if they're not a member themselves. There is, as explained, the cost for the prescription as it is a private prescription. Now, the other advice line that you can use as part of your membership is the mental health helpline. This is also another 7-day-a-week helpline that you could benefit from if you're suffering with mild to moderate anxiety, depression, bereavement issues, legal and debt advice, and stress and relationship worries. I know due to COVID and working from home, there has been an effect on people's mental health, and we will do our best we can to support you through these troubling times. So if you do have a bad day at work, you don't want to speak to any of your colleagues, you don't want to speak to anybody at home, please give us a call. Our care and social care Advice Service is a service in which you can request from day one of joining, and it's provided by our third-party provider, Grace Consulting. They can help with all aspects of adult care. So, for example, respite care, nursing homes, state funding of care. You can request help if adult care and support is needed by you, your spouse, or your partner, parents, or children over the age of 21. And they have now opened support for members with special needs and children with special needs such as ADHD and autism and learning difficulties. This service is designed to help you understand the cost of care, how the health and social care system works, and any funding you may be entitled to. If you do need support, you would call our member services team and confirm your membership number. Our member services team would then get Grace Consultant to give you a call and discuss next steps and to offer initial advice and support, or the go-to with them if you need somebody to go with you to a care home. Benenden doesn't fund any care that may be needed. So after 6 months of joining, this opens up to the rest of the services. So I'm going to talk you through now about the main services that Benenden can provide, and one being medical diagnosis. If you're experiencing a delay on the NHS for anything over 3 weeks, this is where we can potentially step in and look to help. All we ask you to do is go to your GP first and get a referral and ask your GP how long the waiting time is going to be. We can look to help with diagnosis up to 2,500, and this is per case, not per annum. And we do use a national network of over 500 hospitals run through our Bupa network, and it tends to be the nearest private hospital to where they live. So obviously in Northern Ireland, it would probably be Kingsbridge would be our closest private network, or the one in Ballykelly. Just moving on. Another key service that we do provide is the medical treatments and surgery. We would cover the full cost of any approved treatments or surgery if the wait is anything over 5 weeks. A couple of examples of treatments we could help with is ENT, ear, nose and throat surgery, gynecology, urology. Again, we would look to send you to one of our Benenden approved hospitals closest to you. We don't cover any major surgeries such as heart, cancer, brain or spinal surgery. The reason for being is if you do need a major surgery, you should be seen as quickly as possible on the NHS. More information about the procedures we can help with, or if you'd like to see the nearest hospital to you, you can find that all that information on our website. Please note that all treatments and surgeries will have to be approved by Benenden, as it is a discretionary service. Physiotherapy. The great thing about physiotherapy we provide is that you can have direct access with no GP referral. All you would have to do is call up so we can assess your needs. So decide on the best treatment for you. We can look to provide you help with up to 6 sessions of physiotherapy, and we can also use an app which the physio might choose to use to provide self-managed exercises from home, or if you're going for face-to-face sessions. We have around 700 clinics nationwide, and the average distance travelled to appointments is around 15 miles. Moving on to the mental health counselling support service, where you can request short-term support for life events such as bereavement issues, with work or relationship with difficulties. Before treatment is offered, an assessment is carried out over the phone with a counsellor to determine the type of support that is most appropriate for you. We could look to potentially help with up to 6 sessions of counselling, which may be delivered by phone, face-to-face or video calls with one of our network counsellors. We are not able to provide ongoing support for more severe long-term conditions. We would refer you back to the NHS for that, but we can still help with the referral into the NHS. So we would always encourage you to come to us for support when needed. Also included in your membership is the cancer support service, which will provide you with access to a dedicated nurse for telephone support. Your nurse will call or email you as agreed to discuss concerns or questions you have in relation to your illness. This service will continue for as long as your nurse feels their support is required. Your dedicated nurse will be able to support in helping you prepare for things like questions ahead of consultations, supporting you emotionally and helping you prepare for your return to work. The nurse can also, in their clinical discretion, may identify, arrange and pay for services or therapies. So they can arrange for the likes of specialised clothing, head coverings, etc. Signpost to other membership service provided by Benenden Health, and signpost to local and national charities, organisations for support groups. If you would like any more details regarding cancer support, please do feel free to have a look on our website, and it's explained in more detail. So we have recently launched an app in which you can now download and access support through the app for services like the GP advice line, the mental health advice line. You will be able to book a GP appointment now through the app and select the time and day which suits you best to speak with the GP. You will also be able to select an option if you prefer to speak to either a male or female doctor. You can click on the different tabs where it will give you the numbers to call if required, if you require help. You can also access the app as well for the rewards and discounts on the My Benenden tab, so you can use this whilst you're out and about. We've also developed now an app that you will be able to do everything via the app if you would prefer this method. To access the app, you will just need to download it from your smartphone, either using the App Store or Google Play, depending what phone you have. It's free to download and you will need to log in using your Benenden account details. To set up the account, you will just need to have your membership number and email address handy. If you're already set up a login on My Benenden, you don't need to re-register again on the app. It's the same credentials. If you're unsure about your membership number, you can always find out your membership from your pack, or you can contact Ronan to get this for you from the corporate portal. Once you have created your account, you will be sent an activation email to log in. Please check your junk after 5 minutes if you haven't received it through your inbox. Whilst having the app, you will be able to access a number of different exercise classes in the Wellbeing Hub. Through the Benenden tab, when you click on the classes, you will see the times that the classes will be live but they will be saved. So if you are working or busy, you can do them when you wish. There is different schedules for classes every week, but if you really enjoyed one of the classes from the previous week, you can go back and redo them. You will also have access to a Wellbeing Hub tab, which will provide you with short clips on how to do certain exercises with workouts, movements, including how to do a burpee and how to do a squat and so forth. The Wellbeing Hub will also provide you with access to a wide range of recipes on the nutrition tab. So if you were cooking with specific ingredients and you wanted to try something new, you can search in the search bar for e.g. chicken meals, or if you're vegan, you can put in vegan, and it will bring up healthy options for you to choose from. You can also access certain articles targeting mental health and fitness, and if you're into meditation, there are also meditation exercises provided on the Calm tab. This is the bit we all love. We want to save money. So you also get great discounts from your everyday spends from gym memberships through to groceries. You might recognize some of the brands here, and you can get discounts on them through your membership. I know I've used the discounts booking a holiday recently and saved around 70 or 80 pounds, and also some airport parking. If you wanted to see the full range of what discounts you can take advantage of, you can log into the members area. They are really worth having a look at, and there are some great discounts on there also. So this slide just gives you an overview of the numbers to call if you would like to get in touch regarding certain topics we've spoke about. So you can see the telephone number for the GP 24/7 helpline, also the care and social care planning and care advice, and also 24 mental health helpline. And this slide also gives you a demonstration of what we need to do in order to process your request. So obviously you would just call for the cancer support, the number would be there, and physiotherapy, and also the mental health support. That is the end of our presentation, and if you're wanting to join, Ronan will have a copy of the opt-in forms. And if you could please fill it in and send it back to us by post. And again, if there is anything you'd like to ask on a one-to-one basis, please let Ronan know and we can arrange that. But is there any questions that you would like to ask now? So I'm just going to stop the recording and open the floor up. Just bear with me.